Notes for 8-1, classifying quadrilaterals. As we begin, we're going to define the word quadrilateral. It means it is a four-sided polygon because quad means four and lateral means side. We have a number of special quadrilaterals that we'll be studying in this unit. Our first type is called a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with both pairs of opposite sides being parallel. Let's take a look. We've got our upper and lower sides parallel and our left and right sides that are parallel. We have three types of parallelograms that we'll be studying in this unit. The first is a rhombus. A rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. Notice the congruent markers. A rectangle is a parallelogram with four right angles. Notice in this figure that all four angles are marked with right angle markers. Our final parallelogram that we will study in this unit is called a square. It is a parallelogram with four congruent sides and four congruent right angles. Notice here that we've taken both the properties of the rhombus and the rectangle in the square. Our second type of quadrilateral is a trapezoid. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. Notice that my upper and lower sides are parallel. We call those sides bases. The bases of a trapezoid are always parallel. We also will be looking at an isosceles right trapezoid. It is a trapezoid whose non-parallel sides are always congruent. Notice I've got my bases. They would be my parallel sides. And then I've got my congruent sides that are opposite but not parallel. Our third type of quadrilateral is a kite. It is a quadrilateral with two pairs of adjacent sides that are congruent and no opposite sides congruent. There are no parallel sides in a kite. This is what a kite looks like. Notice I have two shorter sides and two longer sides. The two shorter sides will always be congruent and the two longer sides will always be congruent. Now, let's take a look at our quadrilateral tree. This is what we're looking at. Here's our quadrilateral. We said we have three types. Parallelograms, which includes the rhombus, the rectangle, and the square. The trapezoid, which includes both the isosceles trapezoid and a right trapezoid. And also a kite.